think I need to duck over here. Oh, no, I don't. I mean, seriously, 2 arrows in the head, one in the back, still going. What's going on, guys? I'm your host RK, not a Sarkadian, and this here is the Short Life. Now, I always believed that life is too short, but well, this game it takes it to the next level. You lose, you die, and how stupidly you can die. So I started playing this a few days back, an Android game again, and I have to say it's pretty good. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So I actually played this game just to test it out, and I must say it is pretty graphic content. I mean, it is about violence and horrifying death, so you know what I mean. Now this is a pretty fun game, and I guarantee you will laugh while playing it because of the controls, and I believe the coding is a little shabby and there are a lot of bugs because I remember getting killed once and the head was still moving. I was still able to control the head, so you know what I mean. Now here's a light bulb. Well, hello there. Oh, you wanna fight? Yeah, you wanna fight me? Hey, what's that you say? Watch out? Hey, fuck you. I'm not watching out anything. I'm a free man. I can do anything. Fuck you! Holy shit! What the fuck, man? That was an arrow to the eye. How's he still alive? I mean, see, this is what I'm talking about. It's funny, but weird too. I mean, it's all basically a bug in the coding. How was that guy still alive after taking an arrow to the eye? Well, anyway, let's continue. Now this game has a system of lives. I mean, you have limited lives. I believe about 3 or 4 lives are what's given to us, and after we die, 1 life is over. And after all the lives are up, you have to wait for about 10 minutes so as to regain 1 life. I believe that's too long, although watching a video option is there, but it's not playable yet, so it's just too much time. Now you see how he's split in half and still moving, still alive. I mean, these things are basically bugs, flaws in the programming, and they should overcome these, although it's pretty funny and disgusting, but still. Now you see the starting levels are pretty basic. It's like getting a tutorial. I actually like the way the game is presented. I mean, the graphics are old school, and I know sometimes it's good to have great graphics, but in a game like this, you need to have a little bizarre set of features in it. These graphics here are meant to be this way, so it looks kind of funny even after the character dies. Controls are pretty basic, so it's not very hard to control. Although there are a lot of bugs in the game, like even after my body was split in two, I was still alive, and I actually remember that there was actually a moment when my body was shattered and I was still able to control my head. So you see, I mean, they should fix these bugs because in the beginning it looks funny, but as the game progresses and you look at the game in more of a critical way, these things turn out to be flaws. The mechanics of the game can be improved a lot, especially of our character. I mean, they can add energy bar over it, so we have to preserve our energy as we progress, and they can add things like arrow to the head kills or arrow in the leg hampers our ability to jump. Things like these, they help improving such games. And to be honest, I think it's a pretty unique game only if the bugs could be fixed and improvements made. It would really stand out. People would love to play such a game. Now around here I was actually trying to move him automatically. Last time it did that and it was pretty funny, but I suppose it's not in the mood right now. So getting back on the topic of the games, you see these days people get bored easily with the games. So you have to make the game interesting in a way that it intrigues the player, not just outdo itself. Most of the games being produced these days are created with the sole purpose of generating revenue. And so these games focus more on making game interesting by outdoing themselves, rather than understanding the fact that after a certain point, the game becomes old. And no matter how different it looks or how many new character or play field you add, it won't come back to the way it was when it started. It starts to die. So rather than focusing on one game, distributing manpower and creating something new is much better. I see many games these days outdoing themselves, trying to outdoing themselves, and the thing they miss with that is that you can only outdo yourself to a certain point. There's always a threshold, a limit till you can do. After it, it will seem as like you're putting too much into it and not getting that much back in return. Now, I'm a little hesitant over here because I'm not sure if I should go there directly or what, but well, let's go anyway. Now these barrels will explode if they fall down, so I have to be careful here. is not to push them hard enough and so that they stay put. So let's do it. Now let's move on. I think I need to duck over here. Oh no, I don't. I mean, seriously, 2 arrows in the head, 1 in the back, still going. What can I say now? Let's just get it over with. Whoa, these are spiky. I thought they were still, but well, lucky for me it moved, or else I would have jumped earlier. So there's a football now. Says here I have to use it, but for what exactly? Alright, let's see. I don't know why, but it feels like my character is a bit dizzy after taking these arrows. I don't know. Well, let's see what have we got here. Whoa, landmines. I guess ball will trigger them. Let's see. Wow, I mean, just wow. If it were me, I would be in pieces right now, and this ball is still perfect. Just wow. That's all I can say. Alright, you want a long jump? I'll give you a long jump. Here we go! So it's over. Well, let's go to the next one. Alright, I'll stay there. Just a second. Yep, done with. I'm not sure what sort of bomb this is, so let's stay put and slowly crouch ahead of it. I remember I was recording earlier and a bomb suddenly came rushing towards me around here, and I was like, what the fuck? And it was pretty funny. Let me just see if I can get the footage over here. Yep, there it is. Now I'm not sure about you guys, but it was pretty funny for me because especially the reaction that I dug down and just after the bomb started coming towards me while I was ducking down. So that was pretty funny for me. Now level 6 was pretty basic, so I didn't record it. But on the other hand, level 7 was pretty difficult, so I had to do it 2 to 3 times to complete this level. The timing is very important in this level, so remember that. See, timing is very important, especially over here in the arrow section. When I played it earlier, I got shot many times. And you see, even after careful moments, I still got shot. And again in the head and still alive and kicking. So you wanna do gymnastics? So you wanna be a gymnast? Sorry to disappoint you, my friend, but seems like you have a pretty short lifeline. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. You see, timing is very important in this game, or you die before you know it. Wow, I mean, just wow. He took such a big fall and not even a concussion. Well, that's it for today, guys. Short Life will return, and when it does, I hope you're ready for it. Because there are many levels left, and with each one we cross, difficulty will increase. Let's hope we can make it. So until then, see ya.